My prayers are with you. That goes without saying, but if there's anything I can do for you, let me know.
I think it's pretty well in the hands of the doctors. Anyway, this girl needs to get some rest.
No, Frisco, please.
Frisco, there must be something I can do besides what's going on here. Anything? What is it?
There might be something.
Go ahead.
The police are passing a sketch around to the newspapers of somebody they're looking for. Now, if you could get that sketch on the air, Derek.
Yeah. Say no more, yeah. We can do special bulletins.
Right.
For as long as it takes. I'll check with the police and get on it right away.
Appreciate that.
Hey, Derek.
Ian?
Are you keeping tabs on your boy Frisco here?
Yeah, I can see you're keeping vigil, too.
Yeah, well, there's nothing much happening up here. We're headed over to, down to Steve Hardy's office to hear the official hospital statement.
Yeah, I'm going to cover that also.
Oh, great. Listen, about this...
Yeah, I'll be right down, okay? Ian?
Yeah, okay.
Ginny, can we talk?
Not now, Derek. Excuse me, guys. Oh, no more questions. I hope Frisco.
Oh, up from Ginny. It's a visit from a friend with a big thermos.
A big thermos filled with homemade soup. I thought it might make the waiting a little more tolerable. That was real nice, thanks. Can I interest you in some?
Yeah, why don't I go rustle up a spoon?
Thanks, Frisco. Tanya? Rick has filled me in on most everything.
I can't really talk about it.
Of course you can't talk about it anymore. I'm just going to sit here with you for a minute, if you don't mind, while you have your soup. You know, you really have to take care of yourself, not just for the baby's sake, but for Tony's sake. I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound like I'm lecturing. I doubt you need advice on what to do.
It's all right.
Yes, I bet you're a little surprised to see me down here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Tanya, Tony was my friend. He was my friend when I didn't have many friends. When I didn't have any friends. He was a real rock.
Yeah, he's like that, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. And I would like to be like that. So if you need another shoulder other than Frisco's, of course, I always have to qualify that with the other real possibility. My friendship might not be much of a blessing these days. Not too many people want much to do with Ginny Blake.
Ginny.
And I would certainly understand that, Tanya.
Listen, Tony would not feel like that at all.
Right, so how do you feel about it?
I want as many of Tony's friends with me as I can have.
Hello.
Good, you are home. How is Tony?
What was the last thing you heard?
Well, that he was out of heart surgery and in a coma.
He's still in a coma.
He's not worse.
He's not worse, he's not better. He's in what you might call a holding pattern.
Well, can't they do anything?
Well, unfortunately, Edward, this is a very painful time for doctors when they must face their limitations.
I thought you'd be asleep by now.
Well, I was, but actually, I really shouldn't have bothered.
Why?
Well, she took our problems to bed with her, namely Jimmy Lee and Celia. They popped up in her dreams as a lawfully wedded man and wife. I'll probably dream chapter 2 of that dream tonight, picking up where Monica left off.
I really don't think there's such cause for pessimism, Father.
Alan, Lorena is still living in this house.
Yes, but she's made up with Jimmy Lee.
So why isn't she living with Jimmy Lee?
I don't know. That's her problem. Our problem is to reconcile Grant and Celia, and I thought that we had agreed that Mother was our solution.
Yes, and that is just as far as we got.
Well, let's get the show on the road.
Yes.
All right. Let's find Lila and start enlisting her.
She's down at the greenhouse.
All right, I'll go get her.
Wait, Alan, wait a minute. Look, reconciling Grant and Celia is difficult at best. Getting Lila to do anything at all that smacks of deception is a lot more difficult.
It's not deception. We're just asking her to make a generous gesture, that's all.
Alan, we are asking her to cajole Grant to let her throw a party that Celia is going to think that Grant paid for. Now, what do you call that?
Deception.
Thank you very much, just so no one is misunderstood.
But I don't think it matters at all, Monica. I mean, the idea is good enough that we reconcile Grant and Celia, and I think that's all that matters.
Okay, fine. So, who wants to convince Lila?
Well, I'm the logical choice.
Why?
Well, number one, she's my wife, and second, she owes me. I mean, Lila has never been willing to participate in any of my schemes, so now is the time.
Edward, no. I don't think we should take any chances with this one. No, I think Alan and I will do that.
No, I think that's a very good idea because you know what? Coming from the two of us, it's going to look like an honest, sincere gesture.
Well, shall I leave, or am I permitted to be here while you two utterly sincere people con my wife?
Edward, you are more than welcome to be here.
Okay. Now, as soon as she gets back from the greenhouse. Now, remember, stress her fondness for Grant and Celia, huh?
Perfect. Thank you, Ginny Blake. That really did the trick.
Well, I think that soup did you some good, huh?
Yeah, it helped a lot. Thanks, Ginny.
Good. Now, I leave you to Frisco. But if there is anything I can do.
Well, there's nothing any of us can do right now. There's no change in Tony's condition.
If only he knew we were here, though. I want to help him. And I can't do it.
I know. Tanya, sitting here is not helping you. You have got to get some sleep.
I can't sleep.
Just a couple hours, okay? I'll take you back to my place.
No, I told you I want to stay here in case he changes.
Tanya, I will stay right by the phone, all right? They'll call us.
I can't sleep. I told you that.
Please, I'll wake you up if they call. I promise you that.
You know, Tanya, I think Frisco is making pretty good sense. I'm gonna try.
Hmm? Come on.
Mrs. Jones.
Hey, relax, you guys. Come on, give it a break. Give it a break, all right? Lighten up. What do you think you're doing?
What about you?
What about me?
How long are you going to stay away from the station?
What's the difference? You certainly don't need me, Derek.
Ginny.
Derek, the longer I stay away, the better off for you. I'm convinced of that.
Not true. I want you to come back. It's time.
No, I'm not ready yet, Derek.
Ginny, the longer you wait, the harder it'll be for you to return.
So be it.